was discouraged and down, and I walked in my office, and I saw my box sitting there on the desk. And you know, I walked over to that box, I literally opened it up, leaned into that box, shut my eyes, and relived that birthday. I let those words of encouragement just flood my heart and flood my mind. You know what happened? I felt myself gaining strength. I felt myself becoming more encouraged. The atmosphere in my mind began to change. You know, we'll all go through disappointments. We'll all have people say things to us that hurt us. And those are the thoughts that'll try to get in your box. But I'm encouraging you, don't let those thoughts in your box. Stockpile your box with good things. You know, amen. Research has shown that we will remember the bad things more than we'll remember the good things. It actually has been proven that our mind naturally goes in a negative direction. You know, there was one study that said that a person will remember losing $50 before they'll remember gaining $50. Did you know negative thoughts take up more space in your mind than positive ones? Knowing that, we have to be proactive. We have to put twice as many positive thoughts in our mind than we do negative. Because those positive thoughts will push out the negative. We need to make it a habit of going back to our box and reliving the good things. This is what Jesus said in Luke 6. He said it like this. He said, a good man brings good things out of the good treasure stored up in his heart. You know, I'm going to say that one more time. A good man brings good things out of the good treasure stored up in his heart. See, that was Jesus' research. He knew that when you put good things in your heart, that you're going to live out of those good places. And you know what? No one can do this for us. We've got to be the ones who store up the good things, the compliments. Maybe some of you need to write some things down and begin to put it in your box. You can only bring out what you put in. If you put in the good, you'll have something to go back to. Amen. In 2007, there was a lovely young girl named Rachel Smith. She won the Miss USA competition. And because of that, she was able to travel the world working with underprivileged children. Later on, she entered the Miss Universe pageant. And during the competition, the evening gown competition, she was walking out on the stage, and her foot slipped right out from under her, and she fell straight down on her back. Now that she was so embarrassed, millions of people were viewing this on television. She got up as quickly as she could with a smile on her face. A little later on in the program, a judge was going to randomly ask her any question. And this is the question that this particular judge asked her. He said, if you could relive any moment of your life and redo it again, what moment would that be? She just said without hesitation, if I could relive any moment of my life, I would relive the moment that I was working with orphans in South Africa. See, she had her treasure box full of good things. Now, I don't know about you, but I would have been very tempted to say, if I could relive any moment in my life, I would really like to relive the one where I fell right here on this stage, and I'd like to redo it in a different pair of shoes. But not Rachel. She was reliving the moments when she was successful, when she felt good about herself. See, she had stockpiled her victories. We're all going to make mistakes, and we're all going to have unfair moments. And I can tell you right now, those thoughts will be the thoughts that will try to play in your mind. But if you'll keep your victories, if you'll keep your successes in front of you, you can live out of the good things in your life. Some of you today may need to start a memory box because you haven't been putting enough good stuff in. Or maybe you're listening to me and you're thinking, I have and relive those great moments. Put in the good, because when you do, it will put a smile on your face, and you'll be able to live out the bright future that God has in store for you. Amen. Do you mind if I put a couple things in your memory box tonight that God says about you? God says that you're his masterpiece. He says that you're talented. He says you're beautiful. He says you're funny. God says you're smart. God says that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. God says you have everything that you need to live a victorious life. Now put those in your memory box. And when you go out of here today, keep adding to it. Because what you put in will come out. And when you put good treasure in your memory box, you'll always have good treasure to come back to and good treasure to bring out. We love you so much. God bless you. You are an awesome, awesome group of people.
Joel and Victoria would like to send you